Hello. Today, we are moving on from the dialogue thing. Really quick, just before I forget, moving on from the dialogue thing. This thing right here. Yeah, this needs to be. Alright, that's good enough, I guess. Oh, here we go. I want middle center. As close as I can be there. Okay, sorry. I just forgot to do that, so I had to do that really quick. Alright, this workspace is so crowded. Look at all this stuff. Let's close it all. Anything that doesn't need to be open anyways. This doesn't need to be open. That doesn't need to be open. That certainly doesn't need to be open. What do we got here? This? No, don't need that. Get rid of that. Well, I'm gonna leave that open for now. Yeah, that goes with that, though it's kind of broken right now. That's fine. That doesn't matter. We don't need that for now. It's okay. That's okay. Don't need that. Don't need that. Okay, look, and just like that, this is, look, everything is nice and clean, besides this mess. Okay, so we are doing today, very exciting, we're going to move on to overworld stuff. So that's very exciting. We're gonna work on the basics today first, just like getting a character moving, colliding with walls, interacting with stuff on a very basic level. And we'll go from there, I suppose. Okay. Goodness. So, to get started with everything, we need a room. Let's do test overworld. And we have room. It's the most beautiful room I've ever seen. Best room. The most beautiful room of all the rooms. I've never seen a better room. This grid is actually going to be kind of related to our whatever pixel style we go with. This is really more just to help when drawing stuff out though, so it's not like I have to set it up right now. It would just be easier. So this is kind of the style we're thinking of going with, overworld combat. Kind of what we're thinking about. So if we can just really quick zoom in here right quick and just do a bit of a little counting here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26 pixels. That's probably 26 out of 28, I imagine, because things are typically in 4s now. So we'll say 28 pixels by 28 pixels. This is really arbitrary, to be honest. So it's not that deep, okay? This room needs to be way bigger. There we go. Big room. Big room. Now, a room is just a map. An area, a mapped area that you load into, right? So yeah. Okay. So you've got this room here, and we're going to put textures on it. Don't worry. But for now, first things I want to do are set up an overworld version of a person. And some walls just to work on collision. So we just need a basic sprite, and it doesn't matter who it is. I can't see who it is. Okay, doesn't matter who it is. We're gonna use a basic example sprite. We can even use Mario again if we want. But I don't want to use Mario again. I want to use Sonic. I should have typed in more than Sonic. Okay, I lied. I don't want to use something. There's too many sprites. We should use literally anything else instead. Look at all these sprites. This'll work. Okay. Let's go right here. Make a new asset. Sound, sprites. Create a sprite. I could import an image, but that's really not what I want to do. What I want to do is I want the image to, well, can I put a mask on or something? Well, I don't want to 9-slice it. Okay, actually, let's start with edit image. Let me see what happens here. Could I put in something? Can import an image, but what I really want is to like use an image as a template. It's fine. Okay, we're just gonna import it. Okay, so what I want is to start with that, and then I want to okay. Unfortunately, I can't. Sonic the Hog. Yeah, I decided that would be too much, and this is a little simpler. There were too many layers of that sprite. really want to shrink this thing down. It's way too big. Can I see how tall this is? I can do that. Ooh, from Egypt. Welcome. What time is it there? It's almost 10 a.m. here. Oh, no button. Just shrink this thing down to like 60 by 100, maybe. Guess. It's honestly still a bit big, but that'll work, I guess. $36.65. Spend $36.65. Well, hold on, that's not right actually. Is it? Let's see. Okay, that's fine. So do this. That. Oh, that isn't gonna work, is it? Okay, this is not gonna work. So this is to be. That is 36 for this one. Okay, I'm done. Then for this one, 33. I have to turn this FPS way down. Why is it jumping down so low? It's a bit much now. Let us perhaps go up a little bit, friend. Excuse me. These frames in the wrong order. Why is that one? Is she crouching? What's going on here? Can we just disable this frame? How do I disable this frame? I think there's a way to disable this frame, and I don't remember how. So let's just remove it for a moment. Alright, whatever, this works. Literally just for testing. I shouldn't be doing so much with it. Why isn't it letting me flip this? Okay, so I pick this. Oh, okay. It's a little weird, but okay. I just... You know what? Forget this. I'm not gonna deal with this right now. Because we don't need to. We need a new test person. Actually, this can be Aaron for now. This is gonna be our test Aaron. Because we already have Aaron, and he is Aaron doing Aaron things. Boop. Overworld characters. Overworld Aaron. If you go Overworld Aaron, you get a Sprite. Oh. Well. That's apt. But no, that's not what I was trying to do. You get this. Good for you, Aaron. I put an Overworld Aaron right here. The sprite's pretty big for this, and not actually correct. It's really quick. Go here. I just want to count. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Okay. 6, 7, 13, 14. That makes sense, I guess. So it's like 32 by 16. Okay. I have to adjust it to be the right size. So what is this for? Okay, don't want to do that. Okay, so what we're gonna do? We're gonna test for inputs to see if we are inputting inputs, I suppose. Let us check our input manager. Sorry. Let's pull up our input manager again. Fun input manager. Okay. So that's it. This is keyboard stuff. Down here is controller controls. Which we already know. So I gotta remember how this is working actually. Got an S with Galio. Nice. Who are you leaning against? That's the right stick anyways. I care about the left stick. So if right, gamepad axis 0. Yeah. So this just returns digital values. But I want to know well, yeah, because I think what we're gonna do when I'm feeling like excuse me, I feel like I want to do is kind of like Pokemon does it, where you're kind of the whole game is actually on a grid. I think I want to do it that way. So it's okay if we just have digital values instead of analog values. Okay, so where are we at here? Right here. We can check. Hold on, let me think. Really, the way this needs to work is it needs to accept an input and then ignore all inputs until they've moved as far as they need to, pretty much. So that set distance will be the space that they need to be in. So let's really quick, before I forget, make another sprite really quick. Create sprite, please. I need so this is 0 all the way to 27. Okay. So these 28. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 28. Okay, great. That's a no-go. Can't use that one. I don't know why. Tile sets are dumb. There's like a random dead spot you have to have. Can we actually increase the size of this, please? That would be great. This needs to be 28 times 2 is 56. Close to 112. Okay, thank you. Put that right there. Let's do some easy on the eyes colors here, like gray. Oh. Here's what I should have done actually. I should just copy this one. See, I know I missed one. Missed a couple. I don't know how I messed it up. But we're just gonna do a different color. This is fine, whatever. It'll be red and black checkers. Actually, the black looks terrible. We should do it. It should be like like this. Okay. So I need to make a tile set with a new tile set that is going to be made from the sprite I just made. Tile width is 28. So it's the tile height. Should fit perfectly. Great. Lovely. Now where you go to draw in this room, I'll use this tile set. this. I haven't done this in a while. Oh, we need to do a tile layer. We select our tile set. Great. Then we can select which of these tiles we want to use to draw with. Excuse me. Yep, and this just fits perfectly over everything. Oh, no, that's bad. There we go, I can do that. So now you can imagine I fill this out with actual stuff I want in the background. It's easier to draw stuff onto the background, especially if I have big backgrounds that have like repeating textures. That's gotta sound terrible. I'm sorry. Okay, so this is going to, when I start the game, because I'm going to be in, this needs to be, I think this one has to go first, right? So that works. No. Oh, I'm done. Okay, there we go. So now the overworld is where the game will start in. All I have to do is give this beautiful woman, who is also Aaron, the ability to move. Okay. So first, let's just say, pretty straightforwardly, I would imagine. Let's give him a speed variable. Move speed will equal 5. It'll be 5. Then if input down, well, we'll do right. We'll start with right. It doesn't really matter. If input right x, which is this object's x coordinate, plus should be to the right, so x plus equals movement speed, and that's it. I'm going to copy this down, would be plus equals y, or would be y. Then left and up. It's going to be y minus equals and x minus equals movement speed. Should be straightforward. Will it work? I don't know. I should be able to zoom around with these. Well, actually, it'll probably be fairly slow. It won't be that slow. It should be pretty decent speed. Oh goodness. Okay, so a couple things. First off, it's not letting me hold buttons down, which is good to know. But it's working, and that is so small. I forgot to set a camera in that room. Okay, so let's viewport and camera 0. Add this. I want to track an object. It's going to track overworld Aaron. But how big is this camera though? I want this camera to be like, she's 28 pixels tall. I want the camera to be like 200 pixels, probably 300 pixels tall. The height we'll say 400 pixels, and the width can be 700 pixels. Sure, whatever. And then the input though, I need to make one of these that actually works with this shouldn't check press, but it is. Oh, I see. Oh, I'm dumb. Yeah, they need to be cont, meaning constant. Or continue, I guess is what it is. Now it should work. Oh, that didn't work. Well, hey, I'm zooming around though. That's good, I guess. I am kind of annoyed though because this camera is working. I don't remember how to do cameras. What's going on? Oh, I don't want any tile. No tiling. I'm not drawing. Yeah, I was kind of trying to look at those big parts here. I don't know why she's all the way over there, but okay. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. We could also do this. For left and right. I don't know why it's like these arrows on my cursor. I don't know what's going on. It's really annoying actually. Okay, so last facing dir. So then if facing dir does not equal last facing dir, guess we can do this. This is just going to be for left and right. We want to let's just do this so everything is nice and readable. Okay. So if facing dir is not the same as the last facing direction, we want image x scale times equals -1, and that just flips it. So now if I'm moving left, I should go left, and if I'm moving right, I should face right. Yeah, okay. Hiya! Let's go. Well, I kind of jump around a little bit, which is not great, but I know how to fix that. So if we go to the sprite and we edit the image, we want to put the actually we can just go back to the workspace. We want the origin to be like between her feet in each frame. Okay, good. Because that's where it's going to draw from. Okay, so now where's our where are we at? Right here. How do I want to make it not what I want? Okay, let's do this. Last x equals x. Last y equals y. If this needs to go ahead of this. So if last x equals x, and I'm not doing and, I don't know why I typed that, I feel dirty. Last y equals y. Image index equals 0. Okay, all this is saying is if we're not moving, we're not going to animate. So yeah, if we're not moving, we're not going to animate the stepping animation. See, she's still. Oh, now she's walking. Now she's still. Now she's going this way. Now she's still. Looks a little abrupt, but I think it'll work. I'm also gonna adjust this just a little bit. Let's make this 500 and 250. A little more intimate there, a little closer. That's just adjusting how well, like, the camera's gonna follow the sprite. Okay, so that moves pretty good. But this is not exactly how I want to do it. Like I said, this is the very basic version. She looks a little smooshed there. Is it just me? Okay, so first off, let me adjust that. That looks a little silly. Let's put 28 actually. I don't know why I did 32. Let's see what that looks like. That looks better. Okay, so what I really want, right? I want her to be within one of those cells. And I want me putting an input in to make her walk all the way there, even if I just like tap the input. Very much like Pokemon. So the way I'm going to do that, get rid of that. So this, like, is all well and good, but not exactly what we need. What I need to do instead is I need to start a process. All of these need to start a process. And that process is probably a function. This can be run that the other way. Okay. So what these are going to do, we need a step timer. A step timer equals how many frames should it take to get all the way to the next square? Surely we don't want it to be a half a second, right? Actually, we don't need a step timer. We need to determine a destination. And then we can just use the speed we already have. We can already use this. Okay, so what we need is to destination cell or destination chords equal 0, 0, which is not actually true, but that's how we're going to start. So we're going to have a switch case. I can't spell. Switch. I'm going to switch on the direction. Oh wait, is this like an actual thing? Oh. Switch direction to move. So case right, we'll do one thing. I'm gonna do a thing. and then break, obviously. I'm gonna do that over and over again. This will be left, that'll be down, that'll be up. So the very first thing is accepting movement command is false. Now it's not even going to check for an input unless we're accepting a movement command. Oh, oops. Okay. Was that a movement command? Okay. So if we're going right, we want, we need to actually initialize delta x, delta y. Variable delta x equals 0. Variable delta y equals 0. Okay. Okay, so if we're going right, that means delta x needs to equal 28. If we're moving left, delta x will need to equal negative 28. If we're going up, delta y will need to equal negative 28. And then similarly, here we'll just do 28. Again, the destination coordinates equal this. I don't know why there's a C there. Okay, and then if destination coordinates do not equal y, we start moving towards them. I'd say, how do we do this? Let's just set speed to 2. I'm also sick of the way that it's not a full word it's written out. We're about to delete these anyways, so there's not really a point in doing that, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, so if the destination coordinates are not our current coordinates, we need to do a few things. Yeah, we need to set, well, we need to compare them first. We need to check for x first. So if destination coordinates 0, which is the x coordinate, is, well, hold on, actually, if we just no, we can just do, x equals x minus destination coordinate. Does that make sense? Well, no, because we have to step towards it at a certain speed. Actually, I'm stupid. So if destination coordinates minus x is less than or equal to 0. Hold on, I gotta back up. What am I trying to figure out here? I'm trying to figure out, relative to where I am, where is my destination coordinate? So if I'm, okay, let's hear this. If I'm here, okay, sprite is on this square right here, where I'm hovering. I need to go, like, my destination's here. That means my destination is going to be 56 minus 56, because according to the scale on the side here, south is positive y. So if I'm here, need to go here, need to go minus 28 again. That means that my coordinates minus those coordinates are positive. But that's only relative to me. What if I'm at, like, I'm at 28, you're at minus 28. I guess it'd be minus 14. Oh, no, that works. Then it's still greater than or equal to 0. Right? I think that's fine. So if the destination coordinates are minus these are greater than or equal to 0, that means that x needs to move north minus is equal movement speed. Oh. Destination coordinates 1. Oh, that's Y. Is X the same though? I think so. And these don't even need to be constant anymore, actually. Oh, they can be if someone wants to hold it down. This is not going to work if she's not already aligned on a square properly, which is almost... Well, that's not good. She's going towards 0, 0. Because this is here. This does not need to be there. She's still going there. So it's checking if the destination coordinates are not equal to my x and y, which they begin by being so. So really it shouldn't be moving at all. Okay, let's do it this way. Does that work? Well, that was weird. Now she's just walking straight up. I'm gonna set my X and Y, by the way. Let's see, 280. And then Y equals 280, just so we get to land on a good spot. Oh, no, there she's walking again. So she's not supposed to be walking. I don't know why she's walking. let's just quickly comment this out and see what happens. I should not move at all. I should, however, be able to face a different direction once. Okay. So the issue is clearly here. Oh, I know what's happening. But if I set movement speed to 1, this won't happen. Because I think I'm passing it and then it's never resetting. Nope, that ain't it. Yeah, let's have it do this. Let's have it every frame it should print for us. Show debug message. I want to know the destination coordinates. And see what's going on here. Okay. It thinks this is its destination. And then it's going the wrong direction, actually. Huh. I don't know why it thinks that's the destination, though. Oh, because I set it before I move it manually. That'll probably do it. Look, I bet if I do this now, it just stands still. I just hit the up key, by the way. Are these numbers backwards? Right is positive X. I feel like that's working properly. And let's see here, if destination coordinates for Y minus the Y are greater than 0. So if our destination coordinates for greater than or equal to 0, our coordinate for Y, wait a minute. Okay, so I hit up. Oh wait, do I have this inverted? Here's the destination. Oh. Yeah, it should be Y minus the destination. Oops. Same for X. Presumably. We'll figure this out. So I hit up, she should just walk up to the next vertice. Oh, now it broke. It's not letting me walk anymore. Else should be working. So debug, oh, debug message. Yeah, I don't need to see this anymore, I don't think. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I know what's happening. We didn't set the new destination coordinates. Well, we shouldn't have to. So the destination coordinates should become our new coordinates, right? Let's try this. Well, come back up here. Current coordinates plus x plus plus y. Oh, yes, my bad. Oh, okay. How do I get these into a string? String. Okay, great. That's exactly what I want to do. Okay. What do we got here? Interesting. For some reason, it didn't quite get there. I guess it thinks the current coordinates are close enough. At some point, we lost a... They both moved over. Oh. I guess we don't want or equal to 0. I think we just want greater than 0. Because it was moving it when it didn't. It was moving over 1 in the other axis before we needed it to. Uh-oh. Oh, that's weird. we're stuck somewhere. I messed something up. If I go left, facing direction should still be left. That's weird. Let me try that again. Okay, that should be working again. Great. Can also hold it down. That's good. Interesting. I turned around and it broke. I wonder where that is. Oh, you know what? Also, before I get too caught up with this, this is annoying me, and I want her to be in the squares, not on the vertices. I'm just going to add 14 to these. They should say 94. Okay. That was kind of bothering me for no reason. Okay, great. So she turns around for some reason. Like if I hit left, and I hit say move sprite left, and she starts she turns around and faces right. Oh, probably because these don't say left. I'm an idiot. That might like that should fix the that'll fix the facing. I don't know why it's not letting me move. So if I go, yeah, it simply won't let me move right or down. Well, when I tried to move right, it broke. Let me see if I can move down. Okay, yeah, so what's happening here is the way this is written, it only works once. But if I think I know what to do. As if I do. Now we do it the other way around. Or I guess if we just do, let's flip this around. You can do plus. And do the same for X. Okay, that ought to work. I mean, this is working pretty good. It's a little slow, obviously, but if I can also kill this. Well, look at this, I guess. Don't need this. If we set the movement speed to 2, it should be okay. Because the pixel, if I Now there is a hierarchy. Like if you hold multiple keys, it'll like some of them will work before other ones do. It's this order. So it'll prioritize the keys in right, down, left, up order if you're holding multiple keys. I do kind of want it to Like, I don't want you to be able to hold left and right and then it move one of them. So what we're going to do here is do a little bit of clunkiness, but not really. So we're going to say if you're holding down and you are not holding up, then do the thing. And then we can copy this. For up. Excuse me. Then of course do the same thing for left and right. Okay, got that. So now we do have an issue, which is if I set the movement speed to 3, which is a number that the actual cell length is not divisible by, it's gonna overshoot and then try and flip around and then fiddle back and forth till it tries and like, it might eventually get it, but it's gonna like jiggle around each endpoint. Watch. It's even worse. It didn't just stop and jiggle around it, it just stopped. So I guess it just overshot. It overshot by 1, and now it's stuck. That's weird. So if it overshot by 1, it should say that's the y coordinate. So it should say the y coordinate minus the x coordinate greater than 0. So we should subtract the movement speed. So why didn't it? Oh, it does. It does do that. And then it gets down to here and says, well, now it's below, so we add the movement speed back. So it just gets stuck. So really, here's what we should do. What we need is, can we get an absolute value of something? Well, okay, it doesn't really matter. What we really need to do is say, if the difference between this or this. So we want to say if the difference between y and the thing is less than or is greater than, no, we want it to be less than, is less than our movement speed. or the other way around. Oh. The destination minus y is, if that's greater than movement speed, or, which should, yeah, or the exact same thing but with x. So that's a 0, that's a 0, that is an x, and that is an x. If any of that nonsense, which is a pain in the butt, movement speed equal, well, we don't really want to change the movement speed, do we? These don't really want to be the movement speed. Okay. There. Now, if the distance between the destination and where we are is smaller than our movement speed, instead of stepping our movement speed, we're going to step 1. And that should work. I guess that's kind of typically, whenever you do something, it should work, right? So even though our movement speed, is our movement speed 3? Yeah, our movement speed is 3, so as we just saw last time, it didn't work. And now it does. However, it's constantly slow. I don't know what's up with that. Why are you constantly slow? I think these actually just seem to be separated. I think these just seem to be separate. Let's see, then we'll do else if. And we'll do stuff. And we'll else. There you go. So this is just for all the, only the ones that care about X. So none of this BS. None of this BS. And this one is none of this BS. Okay, let's try that now. That doesn't work. So if dumb. I'm working on trying to get the character to move on tiles, kind of like how you move in Pokemon. Like you move like a full unit at a time. And I think I'm doing something dumb here, to be honest. So the current issue we're having is that I'm trying to put in a check to see if it's overshot its goal, like its destination, and then step back. And it's basically always passing that check, so it's like it never thinks it's there. Even if it is. So I can fix that by doing this. So if x minus this should be greater than 0, which means destination would be on the right. And facing direction equals right. Now we'll just put the same thing in over here. For the left. And we'll just run that same check up here, except that one's going to be 4x. Down. This one should be up. Okay. Let's see if this works. I don't know why she looks like that. Okay, I move upward correctly. Everywhere else is wrong. I don't know why. Also, this is wrong because her image scale, or X image scale, is supposed to be. I thought adding the direction in there would work, and it clearly did not. Let's see if I just fix the scale, though. No, that got so much worse. Right. Right. Why does she look so dumb? What? 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 That's weird. That ought to work for just the sprite, to get the sprite to look right. Awesome. It thinks there's no movement speed, and I'm not really sure why it thinks there's no movement speed. That's pretty nifty. Okay, I don't know what's going on here, to be honest, and I'm a little annoyed with that, so. How about we just ignore this for now? We'll come back to that later. And does it just work? Lovely. Okay, now it thinks that I'm not setting the movement speed, which is a little ridiculous, seeing as it's literally right here. And I don't understand. This says this value isn't set before reading it, but it absolutely is. Right here. I could have spelled something wrong somewhere, perhaps? Is that possible? Ah. That'd be it. Okay. I'm pretty sure this should not work. Actually, let me step once and then it breaks. Oh. No, that's weird. Okay, so every direction it moves slowly, except up it moves the actual speed. Why? Didn't mean to leave that there, to be honest. I'm overcomplicating this. So what this needs to say is if point distance x destination chords this is okay, well that's fine. Destination chords 1. Okay. Oh, no, just be less than. Now this should, for up and down only, not left and right, it should work. I should be able to move normal speed. But left and right should be slow. Okay. Yeah, I was overcomplicating things. Surprise. Surprise, surprise. Ash has never overcomplicated a thing in his life. Said no one who's ever met Ash. Okay, I guess we can put these all back in one function again. Or one block again. Clean up that code a little bit, eh? What? I think that actually goes here. There we go. We have motion. Now we can move forward a little bit. That's good. Let's try that. That might have us moving a little quicker, not stopping at each square. If we want to run straight over them, we can. Oh. Okay, that doesn't work actually because it can. Huh. Okay, so if we're accepting a movement command, we have two situations. The first situation is we are at our destination. How does that work? I'm so good at game development. Oh, that's not supposed to work. I see what I've done. Well, actually, is that even bad? What if you're what? So what if we can run diagonally? So what? Big whoop. Kind of like it. Okay, so we don't actually need this. You know, let's just leave that in case we, in fact, do need that. I don't think we do, but in the event that it comes up, I'd rather have it. Okay, what's up with this garbage? Why is it getting all weird when I try and face different directions? Alright, first try, let's go. Oh, that doesn't work because it'll flip her around. And it's also still making her big. Okay, that's fair. Okay, does that work? Okay, I don't know why that was being weird, but it works now. Okay, that's huge. That's big. That's good. Lovely. Okay. Okay, next. Walls. Pretty basic. You make a wall object. I want a new folder. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Overworld stuff. That's very broad. Wall. It's a wall. It's a wall. That's all. Just a wall. Okay. We will give it a sprite. The sprite needs to be 28 by 28 pixels. Oh wait, I need to make a sprite actually. Okay, I need this to be 28 by 28. Where's the... This is a sprite, isn't it? Where's the little... I want the sprite. I want the sprite to show up here. That's what I'm worried about. Whatever. This needs to be 28 by 28. Okay, and we need a big X. Can we do lines actually? Can't. Good. All right, X. No. So what that does is that is our. You know, we should actually clear out these corners here because I feel like it. You see. Okay. Great. That's good. And now when we place these in the world, it's okay. But we're also going to take that this object here, create event. How we said image alpha equals 0. So you're not going to be able to see it in game. It's just so when the developers are over here looking at it, you can actually see it. See where the walls are, where we wish to place walls. She gets placed at 280 something or something. Oh, it's like well within this. Oh, it's like well within here. Okay, so okay, that's fine. So then all we have to do is make that's a wall. What we're gonna make is another object, different object. This one's gonna be called test wall. And its parent is going to be the wall. So that means anything that looks for a wall will find this. Let's add a sprite for it, eh? Let's image. Just do a pretty standard looking thing here. Oh wait, this also needs to be. Dang, how do I? 2, 3, and then 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. 1, 2, 3. So I'll do like this. Great. Look at those bricks. Look at those. Look at that wall. That's the most beautiful wall I've ever seen. Okay. Type this. Instances. Assets, please. Okay. That's a wall. It's a beautiful wall. I've never seen a more beautiful wall in my life. Okay, so what we have to do now is we have to go back to our movement code. Where the heck's our movement code? Okay, here we go. So we need to do a check in the movement code. We need to say, here's our function to move. We don't care about this anymore. Do I care about that? I actually might care about that. Okay, so okay, so we need this to, if our movement is going to put us into a wall, we want to change it. So all it is going to say we want these coordinates. We want to make sure these coordinates don't hit a wall. So we want to say if yes, it is. Collision point. What is it? There's a function for this. It's if place meeting. So we want to know if so we want to know if these intersect with a wall, which I should rename this to be object wall. Object wall. Okay, so we'll do that. Yeah, beautiful. Oh, thanks. I'm glad that automatically worked. That would be so annoying if it didn't. Okay, so if there's a wall there, well, really, if not, there. So now, if I try to run into a wall, it should just not work. Oops. I actually have to go down here. Okay. There should be some walls up here somewhere. Oh, actually I'm stupid. There are not walls. Because I made them invisible. Let's undo that then. Yeah, where's the wall code? Let's just ignore that. Okay, so I should be able to not run into these walls. Well, I can run into the walls. Oh. I can't run through the walls, but I can run into the walls. Okay, that's weird. I can't go... If I go here and then down, I can't go this way? Wait, no. Oh, never mind. I'm done. Okay, so, yeah, I don't know why that's working. Okay, really quick, just get another... I guess we're just gonna be blank, that's fine. I don't, that's okay, thanks. So... should search for a Boolean value, right? So this should just say if the new place we're trying to look for. Oh, I'm dumb. This needs to go out here. There we go. Alright, that ought to work. Okay, so now... Ah, yes, we're stuck. Cannot go in the wall. Good, 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 good. Huh. Can I diagonal through this? I can't. No, I can. I don't know why this isn't letting me go up. This should let me go up. I should be able to get up right next to it. but it thinks there's a wall there for some reason. I find it weird that it's not letting me go through here or here. You know? Like, I figured it would let me do one of them. I mean, I'm glad it's not letting me run through walls, obviously, but... It thinks there's a wall here, which is what I'm confused about. When there's clearly not. Yeah, so I'm not really sure what's up with that. Let me just drop a few more walls and we'll see what's what. Okay, put a wall there. Can we diagonal through walls? We might be able to diagonal through walls. If for some reason it thinks there's a... thinks there's a freaking thing there. Okay, here's what I want. I want to spawn a sprite, very small but still present, at the location that it thinks I'm placing stuff. Okay. So I need to... Can I draw? How do I draw a sprite? Sprite. Image. How do I draw a sprite? Oh, there we go. Draw a sprite. The sprite will be a button press. Subimage 0. X will be, like, here's the X and Y coordinates. So right where I'm trying to go to, it should draw this sprite. And the sprite will be moderately sized. It shouldn't be that big actually. It's also not happening. Just have to go here. Okay. Sprite, something blah blah, X scale, Y scale. Come on. Rotation 0. And this. Oh crap! Where is the wrong one? Draw sprite at depth. I don't know why it's not drawing that sprite. I cannot figure out why it thinks that is there. Oh, wait a minute. For some reason, it thinks that this point is running into a wall when it's clearly not running into a wall. So I'm wondering, like, are the walls going over or something? That's as big as that is, right? It's like, I don't know. I want to see the collision hitbox. How do you get the idiot? How collisions work in GMS2.
Did you know you can AFK Bloods and Zaya whilst learning to code in Python? Go to boot.dev.
Greetings and welcome. My name is Aaron Craig with Let's Learn This Together. Pretty much in every game you're going to make, you'll need some sort of collision checking. That's what we're going to do today. So I can draw the collision box around the character that we have, and then I have an invisible object inside of this room that is keeping us from running into things that we shouldn't, and I think it looks pretty good overall. So, in this video we are going to cover the collision function place meeting, collision masks, and while loops.
Collision masks. That's what I'm looking for, I guess. And it's probably on the sprite itself, isn't it? Okay, actually, I should just finish loading the next one.
Jump right into it. We go this when we click on right, which are actually do collision checking, which you can I have the VK key inside this little interior room. I have an asset, which is actually just this moving fire. The instance or increase the size of so that I can move around and explore the room. And call this OBJ solid. And we're going to need a sprite for this. So I'm going to create a new one. And I'm just going to call this I'm going to click this solid. And that's actually everything we need. We don't need to put any code inside of the room. Now, here collisions like this, I always turn off the grid so I can set it exactly where I want. I'm going to put it right there. And then I'm just going to drag it. You have to do the you want. And then expand it to the table. So you might even put it up a little bit higher. It all depends on the type of game you have. Myself T pretty collision. I think this works really well. A lot of people will say don't do this system because it's too complex or it takes too much processing power, but really it doesn't. but it works, and it works. There are tile collisions, which is also really cool. You can check out my channel for. So let's go. We're going to take our object. It requires that both collision masks and bounding boxes inside of an if where our one. Just click left bead. The number 2 this is the collision mask. So when we're right here, and we want to move 2 pixels, but you can imagine it's working inside here. You can imagine our player, and this blue thing you can imagine is the collision mask. It's pretty close, but not exactly. But you can imagine this is the collision mask. So when we're right here, and we want to move if to actually be getting stuck, and you can kind of see it, our all the time, is by adding a draw event to your object. Here, every sprite has one, and any object with a sprite.
Okay, so it's the sprite. I want to see. Why can't I see the stuff for this sprite? This is very silly to me. Clearly trying to look at this sprite right now. So really this is the sprite I need to look at. The collision mask. Here we go. Okay, so that's fine. So really this is probably the collision mask I need to mess with. Oh. Here we go. Okay, I mean, that's actually really good, to be honest. Okay, I guess I don't see why this isn't working then. I thought collision masks are what I was looking for. I guess not. Okay, I guess technically these collision masks should be lower then. They should be down to like here, shouldn't they? By my feet. So, let's go ahead and set, the depth of the walls are pretty much the lowest thing. Depth equals like 1. That's fine. And this, we were like, our depth, please, to be, I don't know, like, gotta be at least 6. Right? So that should have us higher. Oh, I did it wrong. Maybe it's the other way around. Maybe I want to be -6. Is negative closer to the camera? It is. I gotta say, I'm a little confused about these bounding boxes because they should be able to collide with. Am I dumb? I might be dumb again. I don't know. Like, I had it set so it's just checking the exact point, like our destination point. That's all it's checking. You know? Like, it's just checking our destination point, nothing else. So I don't know why that would work. It's set for, it was only checking the new destination point. That's all that it was checking. Oh. Well, no. I don't know. I'm confused. I don't know why this wouldn't work. I can't think of why it wouldn't work. It's very silly to me. Alright, now assuming I did this right, while this isn't exactly the goal we want, it should theoretically let... Oh. Hold on. That was dumb of me. Leave this there. It should theoretically let me walk diagonally through these now. Which of course would be a problem. Huh. Interesting. I don't know why. Don't know why, but okay. Okay, these walls work. That's grand. We can also we can go and get rid of that indicator now. That aim indicator, because that's we don't need it anymore. Okay, well, we have, I have not been updating this. We have player motion and collision. Done. Woo. Next time on this, we will work on interacting with stuff, which is actually kind of, oh, oops, I forgot to fix this. So that could be NPC dialogue. That could be monsters and combat. That could be, what else? What else could that be? Opening a chest. Ooh. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Opening a chest. It could be switch. And we're going to have a parent object that is interactable stuff and then go from there. But we made some good progress. I'm not going to make a clip of this because I think there's a bit more cleaning up to do before I want to clip it. But yeah. Overworld basics in progress. Overworld movement. Good. Yeah, okay. We did some good stuff today, I think. I'm pretty happy with that. And, yeah, let's just let's keep thinking about exactly how we want it to look. And actually, I will go ahead. Okay, I lied. We're gonna go ahead and make a clip just so I can show the dev team because we're getting to the point where I need more input. All right, so we have a person that can move. They move very much like Pokemon. where they move like to like predetermined spots. We have collision. You can't go through walls if there's collision there. Makes sense as you'd expect. Currently, you can't. There's no like, animation if you try to step into a wall, but like we could do that if we wanted to. And then yeah, next time we're gonna be working on adding in ways to interact with things. So that'll be upcoming. Okay. That's good. Thank you everyone for hanging out today. I appreciate it. And well, gonna keep on working on this game and eventually get somewhere. So, adios.